So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here's a give to Achane. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll look to throw. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the carry, here's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That his first touchdown of the new year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to air this one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try and run here with Cook. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down. We are through. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error. Timely moment, just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. Here's second and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On third down, they'll go with Achane. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They put Wilson in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. A hit, and he has lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So it's 4th down, hunting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. They'll go play action here with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ho-ho! And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
They'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And the score remains level. First and 10. Here's Allen to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. They find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. He's across midfield. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Injured player on the field, and that indeed is Josh Allen. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Eche. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here's H.A. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula.
Devon Achane. The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've talked about the locker room at the halftime break. Seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion right. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
There's a handoff to Achan, running left. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Allen will throw. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. Again, working deep downfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the carry, here's A-Chain. He's inside the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. To the air now on 1st and... Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it just past their 25.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.